Hey, good morning everyone. It's Becca back with Text Divine Guide 1111, and I wanted to do a quick reading on the Divine Masculine and the Karmic partner situation. So, initially what I was going to do is just go ahead and pull the cards already and then do confirmations later, but just the first couple of cards I pulled, I'm like, oh no, this is getting good, so I wanted to go ahead and just finish doing it on camera for you guys, okay? Um, I have only been awake for about an hour, so I'm having my coffee. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this reading, and I will show you the cards. I've only pulled 3, so let's just continue pulling and see where this is going, okay? Boy, he's showing up loud and clear in this reading. Loud and clear. Wow. Okay. So far we have the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor on the ground. One of the reasons why I do like to pull the cards ahead of time is because, as you can see, I'm not one who shuffles and then breaks and then just pulls this way. I mean, I like to shuffle until something falls out, and sometimes that can take a little long. So, for that, I do like to sometimes pull the cards ahead of time before recording. Not a whole lot has changed since last week, I will tell you that. I know that the masculine is very much in his emotions. He's really, really sensitive right now. Emotional and sensitive. But he's burdened. He's burdened, and he's not happy in the home situation. There's fighting going on. Too many cards on it. Okay, good. Wow. Yeah, not a whole lot has changed since last week. There's fights in the home. The home situation is not good. He's very sensitive. He needs to find some balance for sure. Because he's burdened. He is so burdened. But his divine feminine is showing up loud and clear too, right next to him. I don't see her heavy in this reading like last week, but that's because he's so burdened and he's so emotional right now. But she is showing up at least once. Okay, come on, just 2 more cards. Same as I said last week, he's you know, because he's coming up as the Emperor, you know, the Emperor is all about structure, all about his responsibilities. He's really just trying to fulfill his responsibilities in this karmic situation, you know, but he's just not happy about it. And, you know, it's like, at what point are you going to realize that trying to, you know, be, you know, this divine masculine that you are and stick to your responsibilities, you know, at what cost? You know, at the cost of being burdened all the time? Emotional? You know, he does, you know, because actually Temperance is right next to the Emperor. So, I mean, he definitely has, you know, a guardian angel looking after him. It's just that he's got to be open to that, you know. He's got to be open to receiving. You know, angels don't just come in and help us until we ask them, okay? So, Temperance is in reverse. So that's why I'm saying, you know, he needs to find balance. Okay. All right, so the first card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles, and it is, and can y'all see this? I'm still trying to figure. Okay, so it's the Ten of Pentacles, and it is in reverse. Okay, so this is a home situation, and this is not in the 5D, this is in the 3D. That means in the third dimension. This is tangible. This isn't cups. This isn't the heart space. This is reality in the home space. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Things are not good in the home, okay? Now, he is showing up as the King of Cups, okay? So, he's emotional. Why is he emotional? Well, the next card. Well, he's emotional, number one, because he's in between these two cards, okay? First, you have the... Okay, first you have the... you have to excuse me, you know, because I can see myself here on the camera. It's backwards, so anyways, you bear with me, guys. You know, I'm getting used to this whole recording thing, okay? Anyway, so why is he emotional? He's emotional because the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. So his home situation is not good. And, you know, on the other side, he's got his divine feminine that he's thinking about. This is the Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups is about two people who have a very strong connection. They have very deep feelings for each other, and there is a connection between them. It is almost like an unbreakable bond between them. Okay, so he's in between these two. Okay, in between this unhappy situation and the person that he loves. Okay, so this is why he's showing up as the King of Cups. He's emotional. Okay, he's emotional. He's sensitive about this situation. And, you know, so that's what's going on. So then we have the Five of Wands, okay? Well, now if you watched my reading on the Twin Flames last week, you know, I do feel like there is some tensions between the twins, okay? I do feel like there are tensions. So when I see this Five of Wands, I really don't feel like it's for just, you know, the karmic partner, although I know that it is, because, you know, Ten of Pentacles in reverse tells me that, you know, there's something not good in the home. What's not good in the home? Strife, fighting, okay? Five of Wands. This is what's going on. But it's also next to the Two of Cups, see? So this is why this tells me that it's not just the karmic that, you know, he's, you know, in conflict with. I feel like he's also in conflict with, you know, his twin, okay? And that's because of the reading that I did do last week for them, okay? There's conflict. And, you know, there are a lot of masculines out there who, if something's not going good in the home, well, it's, you know, it's going to show everywhere, okay? It'll show in your work, it'll show in your you know, your friendships, you know. I mean, when you're in a pissed off mood, you know, you're going to take it out on everybody, okay? So I just feel like, the reason that there are some conflicts between, you know, the two twins is because I think it all stems from, you know, the conflicts that's going on between him and the karmic partner. Now, let me just say this, okay? Because not everybody's twin is in a karmic relationship, okay? So if your twin is not in another relationship with a karmic person, okay, this reading is not for you. This is for the people who, and I should have said this earlier as a disclaimer, okay? This is for twins who are in separation and, you know, their divine masculine is in another relationship with a karmic partner, okay? This is who this reading is for, okay? So I just wanted to get that out there so that way you could understand, okay? All right, so the King of Pentacles comes up next, and the King of Pentacles is also somebody who is actually, he's sitting right next to the Emperor, okay? And these are so very, very, very similar, okay? They're so similar in meaning, okay? Because this is just somebody who's wanting to provide, okay? This is somebody who's wanting to, you know, one thing about the King of Pentacles, okay, that's different from the Emperor, you know, because the Emperor, their meanings are kind of the same, except that the Emperor, you know, he's a father, okay? He's a father, or can be a father. He's somebody who likes structure, you know, traditional, structured, you know, environments, a delegator, but not to an extent level, like, you know, in the reverse. In the reverse, he's horribly extensive, but but like this, you know, it's to an extent that is, you know, viable, okay? So, but here's the difference with this, even though they're very similar, is that the King of Pentacles having a home life that he's a bit materialistic. It's important to the King of Pentacles to look good, okay? It's important to him to feel good where he's at. In other words, a bit materialistic. Not overly materialistic, but a bit materialistic. It's important for him to live in a certain kind of place with, you know, a certain requirement that he's made up in his mind. And the Emperor is, you know, is not like that, okay? But he's showing up as both, okay? You know, the Emperor is more of the same thing, except that he's, you know, he's a father figure. You know, he's just thinking more in terms, as opposed to him who's a little more materialistic. This one's just traditions, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Same meanings, except this one is materialistic and this one is about traditions. Although he's coming up as both, so this is just telling me, yeah. Like I said, he's showing up loud and clear here, okay? So, so what I'm getting from this, okay, from these two cards, is that the Divine Masculine is in a situation, I feel like, I'm just going to say it, okay? This is what I'm feeling. He's in this relationship with this karmic partner. There may not be love there. However, they've built this home together, okay? And, you know, because of the King of Pentacles showing up, I'm saying that, you know, this could be a really nice place. This could be a place that he's wanted, you know. This is something that, you know, he's wanted for a long time, and he probably finally got it. He got it with her, and but now he's realizing that there's still something missing. You know, he got what he wanted. You know, he thought that the grass was greener on the other side. And, you know, that may be fine for a little while, but then eventually something happens and you realize that, you know, all that stuff doesn't fulfill what's missing, okay? And what's missing, just from the readings that I've done over and over and over again, there's no emotion, okay? There's no emotion, there's no affection. Well, how can one live like that? You know, how can, you know, money can't buy everything. And it certainly can't buy love, and it can't buy affection, and it can't, you know, buy, you know, these strong bonded feelings between a person, okay? It can't. But for this masculine, it's important to him. It's important to him to have something nice, okay? Until, because the next card is Temperance in reverse, okay? So until he is able to go deep within himself, okay, and realize that materialism is not everything, and it is causing so many burdens, you know, he's just not going to find balance. So he has no balance because we have Temperance in you know, in the reverse. So he's not balanced, okay? And until he realizes this, goes deep within, like I said, you know, he's not going to be able to feel the way that he feels while this is, you know, in the upright position. Okay, now when this is in the upright position, this means balance. It can mean healing, and it can mean a rebirth, okay? And this is what this masculine needs. He needs a rebirth, okay? He needs to turn his thinking around. Stop thinking so materialistic, okay? Stop, you know, he's responsible to his commitments, okay? The Emperor. He's made a commitment to the structure that he has built, and he's trying to fulfill that, okay? But it's just burdensome to him, okay? He's going to have to try to find some type of balance. Now, here's the thing, though. He will, because when a card comes up reversed, okay, it just means that they haven't reached that point yet, but they will. You know, it's just going to take some time. It's just going to take some enlightenment. It's going to take, for him to go in and, you know, really evaluate everything and really come up with some solutions on, you know, on a realistic I lost my train of thoughts. I'm sorry. My cats are chasing each other here. Where was I at? Until he's able to, you know, go within and realize that, you know, materialistic stuff isn't worth all this burden and all this emotion of feeling depressed, and, you know, it's burdening some. It is so burdensome because the next card is the Ten of Wands. And that's why I say that it is burdensome to him, okay? But again, this just needs to be turned around. And because it shows up, it's saying that he will eventually get there. It's just going to take some time, okay? Something's got to happen in order for him to realize that, okay? And when it does, then it will be turned over, okay? But he's just not there yet. He's, you know, he's got to, his biggest problem is that he's really got to get out of this. He needs to get out of the 3D, and he needs to go into the 5D, and he needs to spiritually think about things, not in the third dimension, not what he can see with his eyes, but he needs to go within and feel within, you know, on a 5D level is what he really needs, okay? And that's another thing that this is saying, because yes, this is an angel. This is spiritual, okay? Okay, so going on to the next card. It is the Ten of Wands, so absolutely, yes, he is burdened, okay? So, but the next card is good. well, the next couple of cards. So we have the world, and of course the world is all about something needs to come to an end so that something can begin. It is going to happen, okay? He will find some enlightenment. I feel like something's going to happen, and it's going to wake him up. Now, I don't see any signs of it, but you know, I've been doing these readings for a while, you know, just for myself. So yes, I know that something's going to happen. I just don't know what it is yet until it, you know, reveals itself to me. I don't know. But so I feel like, yes, absolutely, something is going to happen, and it's going to change everything. And this is going to be the point where he realizes it, and there will be an end so that he can start a new beginning, okay? And it's definitely something that he wants, because then we have the Six of Cups, and it is in the reverse position. Now, when it's in the upright position, it's talking about, you know, really thinking about somebody from your past and being nostalgic about it, or it could, you know, mean friendships, you know, but it is in the reverse. So this is telling me that, you know, there is no warm, fuzzy feeling about this karmic situation. There's no more nostalgia. There's no more warm, fuzzy feelings. And I you know, this came up last week, as a matter of fact. This came up last week, I remember. So this is just confirmation. He's still in that same thought process. You know, he's just not, he doesn't have the emotions there as he once did for this karmic partner. Now, good fortune is on the way, but it is delayed. We have the, and this is just confirming, I'm sorry if you can hear my cats, they are fighting. I don't want to stop the recording to go in, you know. So I'll just make this real fast. Okay, so we have the World card, and these two cards, they basically mean the same thing, except that this, no, this one is, you know, based on karma, okay? This is, you know, this is speaking more about karma coming full circle, but it still is a card that brings good fortune. However, this is in reverse, so this is just telling me that, you know, it's just going to be delayed. Right now, there could be, you know, some bad luck. You know, it's right next to the, so this is telling me that there is some bad luck going on right now between these two, okay? But this is still a card of good fortune. So, you know, and it's just saying that, you know, things are not looking good right now. There might be some bad luck going on, you know, between this person, you know, between the two. But it will eventually turn around, okay? And then the last card that we have is the Knight of Cups. So this is telling me that once this ending happens, a new beginning happens, because he's just not feeling this karmic relationship anymore. He feels like, you know, because this is a karma card, okay, now it makes sense to me. He realizes that, you know, he realizes within himself, you know, that he has made his own karma. It was a bad decision. It was bad luck for him. So that's what I'm feeling. So, but once this happens, and then once this happens, then he can be the Knight of Cups, and he can ride off into the sunset and offer this cup of love to his divine feminine, okay? And that's how it ends. Now, you know, the way that this works is, you know, you kind of start off from the recent past to the present to the future. So the fact that, you know, these cards are here at the bottom, this is just saying that, you know, in the near future, you know, this is stuff that is going to happen. So, you know, let me see if there's anything else. You know, let's go ahead and clarify. What do I want to clarify? You know, I want to clarify this Emperor though. I just want to open it up a bit, see what all this is about. The Emperor and the King of Pentacles. Let's see what is all this about. Spirit, please confirm the Emperor for me. I absolutely love this deck, you know. Okay, so he's waiting for something. Three of Wands. He's waiting for something. Okay, so like I said earlier, there is something that's going to happen. I don't know what it is. But this is a card of you know, sending something out and you're waiting for your ships to come in, okay? So there's something that he's waiting for. I mean, I don't... let's see, let's pull one more card to see if we can. The reason why he is sitting there waiting around, you know, he could just be waiting for maybe some kind of money to come in, a loan or something, you know. Or, you know, if, like I said, you know, if he's in a home situation where you know, it's his, you know, he doesn't want to lose it all. You know, maybe he's just waiting for some information, you know, to like see if you know, if it, okay, you know, for some divine masculines out there, you know, they have homes with their karmic partner. You know, it could be, you know, that, you know, they don't want to just lose it all and, you know, she ends up with everything, you know. So it's like he's waiting for something. He's waiting for possibly information on how he can, you know, how he can get out of this situation and it be fair, you know, not just one-sided and just go all to her, you know. Okay, so Four of Cups, and it is in reverse. Okay, so this is about an offer. Okay, when it's in this position, it's about an offer, and it's an offer that you're not wanting. Okay, you don't want it. Okay, the guy's sitting under the tree, and somebody's trying to offer him something, and he doesn't want it. Okay, but it's in reverse. So this is telling me that there is an offer that he's waiting for. Yes, he's waiting on some kind of offer. Okay, I don't know what this offer is, but he's waiting for an offer of something. And I think that is what is going to change this and turn this around. Okay, there's something that is going to give him some hope and some balance, and it's going to change everything. But, you know, at this particular time, we just don't know what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and do this Five of Wands, okay? Because, you know, that Five of Wands, I do feel like it is for both the karmic and the divine feminine. But let's just pull a clarifier to see if there's the Moon. Secrets. Okay. And this is in the upright position. So when it's in the upright position, that means secrets are not needing to come out, but are going to come out, okay? Or there's secrets coming out, and that's why there's fighting. Okay? Interesting. there's a lot, you know, and the moon too, you know, can also mean secrets for us, the collective, okay? This could also mean that there are things going on behind the scenes that we just don't know about, okay? Clearly there is divine guidance on the situation, you know, because we do have, you know, Temperance, who is a divine guide. So, you know, our guides are on this situation. They're looking out for him. They're looking out for, you know, everybody involved, you know, including the karmic, okay? You know, it is the job of the angels and the spirits and whatnot to, you know, think of everybody's best interest. And so I feel like the moon is also just saying that, listen, you know, we, the guides, the spirits, you know, we're not letting you, the collective, know everything at this particular point, but just know that we do have your backs and we are working on the situation, okay? So I'm seeing this two ways. I'm seeing that there are possibly secrets that are going on in their situation, but I also see it collectively as there are things going behind the scenes, see, because there's some waiting going on. There's some offers that we don't know about that are going on. So I really feel like this was just confirmation from Spirit saying, listen, there's some things going on. You don't know about them, but we are working behind the scenes. Okay, I do really feel that very strongly. So I don't need to clarify any of the rest of these because they are pretty self-explanatory. But I did want to pull on the Emperor. That was, you know. So let me go ahead and pull an oracle card. So Spirit, can you please give me the card for this situation between the Divine Masculine and the Karmic partner? And these cards are a little hard to shuffle. I love them so very much, but yeah, they are a little hard to shuffle. I can't even break them. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Oh wow. Okay, so it says soulmate. It says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay, we have. Okay, and we also have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Oh, there's another one. Oh, wow. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay. So, what did I say earlier? I just love how Spirit, you know, speaks to us sometimes. You know, I said earlier that he needed to stop thinking in the 3D and he really needed to start thinking on the 5D. This is exactly what this card is saying. It's saying your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe that and they will manifest physically, okay? He needs to think on a spiritual level, okay? Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed every moment. So, to me, this is actually a card that I feel is for, you know, us, the other twin. I feel like because we know what our Divine Masculine is going through, we need to be empathetic towards that, and we need to send him, you know, some love and light and healing, you know, from a distance. We really need to, because You know, he is burdened. He is emotional. He's got so much going on, okay? But it does say new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So, you know, the World card, the Wheel of Fortune, ending with the Knight of Cups. New beginnings, okay? He'll get there. He will get there. We just need to pray for him. We need to pray for him, send him lots of love and light. And, you know, another thing we can do is we can send good vibrations to the karmic partner as well. I know a lot of people probably don't like that, but, you know, we can send the karmic partner love and light to, you know, open her doors, you know, open the roads for her, you know. If this isn't a situation that's working out for the karmic, you know, they need happiness too, okay? They need happiness too. You know, if we send them, you know, good vibrations to, you know, open up their doors to find someone who they can be happy with, you know, then all that does is helps us, because, you know, like attracts like, and what you send out to the world, you will get back, okay? So if we send this love and light to them, then we're going to receive it back for ourselves, okay? So always remember that. But, all right, you guys, I will keep you posted again.